Hi friends! So recently Maddie Briggs asked me in a comment about how I balance YouTube and work and if I tell my employers that I make videos at all. So first I'll answer the question about if I tell my job about my channel. And at first, my first job out of college, I didn't, but people found out anyway because I tweet out my videos. It's not that hard to find. But every job since then, I've actively told people about my videos. I have some of my creative accomplishments on my resume, like YouTube Creators for Change, and I have some of my videos on my professional website. My channel was definitely a huge part of how I got my past jobs like the Hillary campaign and GLAAD because I work in digital strategy, so these are proof that I know how to create good content and that I have video skills, which are pretty valuable these days. But the question of how I balance everything, that's changed a lot over the years. And it's kind of hard for me because I'm not a super process-oriented person. Like, I don't do well with a lot of self-imposed structure, but if you're looking for that, you should check out my friend Amanda. She's incredible at that stuff. She's like a YouTuber turned podcaster who's the queen of systems and workflows and structures, and she writes about it a lot, so I'll put some links in the description. So I can just talk about what my ideal process is, knowing that I don't always meet that, and sometimes I have to scramble at the last minute, or sometimes I have to miss a week, but that to me is a different kind of balance. First, I always script my videos. You should script your videos if you're not already, or at least use a detailed outline. I know it seems like more work at first, or that it might make you seem less authentic and natural, but making it sound natural is a skill that I've developed over time. Like this whole video right now is scripted out verbatim, except for this line as an ad-lib, so I'll add that in later, but you know what I mean. And it is so much faster to film and especially edit when I'm working from a script. Like, I don't have to try and form some coherence and meaning out of my rambling in the edit. I know I have all the points I need already there, and I also just think that it makes the video better. Like, I don't really love that the algorithm values longer content because I think that learning to write concisely is just a really important skill that everyone should practice. Also, once you're working from scripts, it's a lot easier to tuck in creative work into all the little corners of your day where you can find time. I usually write the first drafts of my videos on paper, so I'll carry this notebook around with me wherever I go, but once I get it started, I'll type it up into a Google Doc so that I have it with me to refine and develop and edit. So if you have breaks at work or like a lunch break, you can open up that doc from wherever and do some writing. I know some people will write during their commute if they take public transportation. That's never really worked for me, but if you keep your writing in an app on your phone or in a notebook, you can give it a try. Now I have a job where I work remotely, so I sometimes film during lunchtime in the middle of the day too. But setting aside a specific weekend day or evening or morning that you always shoot helps. But I also have to block out bigger chunks of time, which is why weekends are for editing. But the best trick by far that I've ever found is getting up early. I don't like getting up early. I'm not naturally a morning person, but what I found is that I used to tell myself I would get home from work and work on my videos in the evenings, but by the time I got home, I was just too exhausted, and that left me with too many Saturdays where I'd done nothing at all, and I had to try and come up with a video idea, write it, edit it, shoot it, edit that, and then post it all in the same day, which is a horrible idea. So I've started writing scripts for at least half an hour every morning before I even get out of bed. And you can also tell when I'm really busy because I'm also shooting in the morning. Like, if you go back and watch my vlogs while I was working on the Hillary campaign, you can hear that my voice is all gravelly because I'm shooting at like 7 a.m. and those are the first words I've said all day. But if you get up and work on your creative projects before work, no matter what that day throws at you, no matter how much your job wears you out, you've already done your work. And it also kind of puts me in a good mood for the day because I've done the thing that I love doing most, and no matter what else happens, no one can take that from me. I want to be clear though that there are definitely things that I've traded off to make this all work. I've skipped a lot of after work drinks because I knew that I had to get up early the next morning and write. I'm usually editing on Friday nights and Saturday nights, so I don't go out much during the weekends. And I have pulled an all-nighter here or there to get a video up on time. But I just decided each time that making these videos is more important to me than all those other things, which isn't going to be the right choice for everybody. And I think there's some times that I've had to accept that there is no balancing. Like, I had this really great opportunity to take this big job and there was just no extra time, so I had to give up making videos for 2 months straight. but it was absolutely worth it. Having a day job means you can skip an upload if you need to, and it'll be fine because your bills are already paid. And it means a lot more creative freedom because I don't need to do brand deals. I don't have to sacrifice anything to the content gods. I can just make these really niche storytelling videos that I love. If you make videos or art or music or writing or any other kind of creative project in addition to going to school or working full-time, let me know in the comments how you pull it off. Also, if you have any other questions about my creative process, hit me with them. Thinking about creative processes is how my entire interest in making videos got born, so I love to talk about it. If you like this video, you can subscribe. You can find me anywhere on the internet at It's Radish Time. If you want to help support my work, you can do that on Patreon, and I'll see you next week. Bye!